Hello, my name is Brandon and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we have another new artist alert for the channel. Yes, we're headed all the way back to 1995 to listen to A Stroke of Luck by American rock band Garbage. And this one comes from Garbage, their first studio album, hitting number 20 in the US and number 6 in the UK. It was widely acclaimed by the critics. The lyrics here explore themes of vulnerability, trust, and uncertainty in relationships. Really excited for this band. I love their song Stupid Girl. Always have since it came out. I think that's the only one I probably know. So let's get right into it.
Devil's claws from below or saints above. You came to me. Here comes the cold again. I feel it closing in. It's falling down and all around me, falling.
Slow motion.
Or will you only try to trap me? These are the rules I make. Our chains were meant to break. You'll never change. Here comes the cold again. I feel it closing in. You're all around
Time to speed up time back to, one time speed, because I was in slow motion in that beautiful dark song. I talked about that before with some vocalists. They just kind of have this slow motion feel to their voice. Full display here, but the music as well. I felt like I was just floating in this void of somethingness or nothingness, darkness, whatever it was, reflection. It was dark, it was sultry, it was glorious, beautiful, right up my alley. I love 90s music, and I extra love 90s music like this. Wow, the whole thing was so dark, so sultry, right from the beginning. I love that. I live for that kind of music. I got the same feeling here as I do in the song 6 Underground by Sneaker Pimps. Don't know if any of you know that band or that song, but it's clearly one of my favorites from the 90s. A great song if you want to check it out. And then it was so wonderful to hear again the completely intoxicating voice of the amazing Shirley Manson here. Again, that slow motion feel in her voice. She took her time. She was kind of just so serious, gentle vocals, almost otherworldly. They were deep. I love when she sang in her deep register, perfection. They were sensual and quite hypnotizing. A really great chorus and some awesome guitar tones within that chorus, adding that extra energy and angst that you don't get in the verses. So, great peaks and valleys here as well. Of course, what my favorite part of the song was. 6 notes on the keyboard. That's all it took on the right. Ding, 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 ding. Amazing. Sounded beautiful every time they came in. I love how the guitar kind of mimicked it slightly on the left side as we went on. Not the exact same notes, but something similar. Wow. Just a top element for sure. I heard some great backing vocal harmonies on the second chorus. I don't think they were there in the first chorus, and I think it was all done by Shirley. Incredible. More Shirleys are better than one. I'm like, is this trip hop? An awesome genre that I love? I don't know, but it sure sounded like it. Then we get a great bridge. It took its time. Again, moody as heck. We got Shirley and a bit of her higher register singing a bit. I love that. And then, back to the main theme, more of those 6 notes. Give me those 6 notes forever. And I like how we kind of ended the song with these atmospheric sound effects. Just a perfect dark ride. Again, right up my alley. Express pass all the way to the end of my alley. So sadly, I think there's only 2 albums of theirs in the 90s for me to explore here on the channel. But really, that's quite a number of songs. They shall be back for sure. Really love this one. It's getting the Epic Platinum Record Award, absolutely, for A Stroke of Luck by Garbage, 1995. And thank you so very much, the incredible, amazing Shirley Manson, Steve Marker, Duke Erickson, Butch Vig, and anyone else involved in this awesome song. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this one, I would love to know what you think. I would love to know some of your other favorites by Garbage in their first 2 albums, which are in the 90s. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.